Hello students, today we are going to continue chapter number 9 direct and inverse variation of class 8th mathematics. In this video we will solve questions related to inverse variation. We have just studied direct variation in our previous videos where we saw that the relation between two quantities was such that if one quantity increased, the other quantity also increased. If one quantity decreased, the other also decreased. Moreover, the ratio of two quantities was also constant. This is what we read in the direct variation. Now we will solve the question based on inverse variation in exercise number 9.2. Question number 1. Check whether x and y are in inverse variation or not. Now, what in inverse variation? Inverse variation means if the value of x increases, then the value of y decreases. Now, if the value of y increases, then value of x decreases. So now for the first question, the value of x and y is given. Now the value of x is 6 and value of y is 12. Now what is the multiplication of 6 and 12? That is 72. Now 8 and 9. 8 and 9 multiplication is again 72. 3 and 24. 3 multiply 24. The multiplication is 72. 18 multiply 4. Again 72. And 36 and 2. Again 72. Now the multiplication of x value and y value is 72. It means these are in inverse variation. So the answer is yes. Now you can see the x value is 6, then y value is more than that, that is 12. Now here same one. Now here in the fourth part you can see 18 and 4. Here the x value increases and y value decreases. Now we will solve question number 2. 5 and 15. 5 multiply 15, that is 75. Now 8 and 12, that is 96. Now 20 and 7, it means 140. Now you can see all the values are different. When we multiply, all the values are different. It means this is not in inverse variation. So no is the answer. Now you have to solve third question. Now question number 2. If x and y vary inversely, complete the tables. Now this x and y varies inversely, so we have to complete these tables. Question number 1, x and y. 8 and 10. 8 and 10. 8 and 10 equals to 80. These are in inverse variation. So which number we will multiply by 16 to get 80? So that is 5. 5 16s are 18. Now 20 it is given. Now which number we will multiply to get 80? So 2 4s are 8 and 24s are 80. So 4. Here the answer is 4. Now 1 multiply which number to get 80? So we have to multiply by 80. So 80 will be the answer. Now 5 multiply which number to get 80? That is 16. This one same 16. So 16 will be the answer. So likewise you have to complete this table. Now question number 2, x and y given. 3 and 20. 3 multiply 20. It is 60. Now Second one, tan multiply which number to get 60? Tan 6 is 60, so 6 will be the answer. Now 15 is given. Now we know 15 4s are 16, so 4 will be the answer. Now 12 5s are 16, so 5 will be the answer. Now 1 is given, 1 multiply 60 to get 60, so 60 will be the answer. So likewise you have to complete these tables. Now question number 3, if 30 men can do a piece of work in 15 days, in how many days will 25 men do it? So 30 men complete the work in 15 days. Now if one man completes the work, the time taken by him will be 30 into 15, that is 450 days. Now let the time taken by 25 men to complete the work be x. So x equals to 250 divided by 450 divided by 25, because we have to find out for the 25 men. So 450 divided by 25, that will be 18 days. Now question number 4, 160 men can do a piece of work in 25 days. How many men will be needed to complete the work in 20 days? So first we will see how many total working of days of 160 men needed, that is 160 multiplied by 25, you will get 4000 days. Now we have to find out for the how many men will be needed to complete the work in 20 days. So we have to divide 4000 divided by 20, 0 cancel out, 400 divided by 2, that is 200. So we will require 200 men to complete the work in 20 days. Now question number 5, a train running at a speed of 80 km per hour can cover a certain distance in 45 minutes. How long will it take to cover the same distance if its speed is increased by 10 km per hour? Now let the distance covered by the train in 45 minutes at the speed of 80 km per hour, it is 45 minutes. Now 45 minutes, when we'll convert this one in hour, it will become 0.7 hour. So distance equals to 0.75 hour into 80 km per hour. Now the distance will be 60 km. Now so the time taken to cover the same distance, if the speed is increased by 10 km per hour bx, so speed equals to 80 km per hour plus 10 km per hour, that is 90 km per hour. Now the time will require, that is 60 by 90. When you will divide, you will get 0.66 hour. Now in 0.66 hour, how many minutes are there? That is 40 minutes. So 40 minutes will be the answer. Now question number 6, 35 women can sow a field in 18 days. If the sowing is to be done in 15 days, how many more women will be required? So first what you have to do, you have to multiply 35 and 18 to find out the total working days of 35 women needed, that is 630 days. Now we have to find out for the 15 days, so we have to divide by 15. Now when you will divide, you will get 42 women. 42 women. Now we have 35. Now 42 minus 35, it means 7. So we need 7 more women for sowing a field. Now question number 7, at the speed of 18 km per hour, a cyclist covers a distance in 190 minutes. At what speed can he cover the same distance in 3 hours? So the speed is 18 km per hour. Now the time is 190 minutes. So when you will convert this time in hours, it will become 3 hours 17 minutes. Now the distance worked in 190 minutes at a speed of 18 km per hour is 18 multiplied 3.17, that is 57 km. Now let the speed of cyclist be x to cover 57 km in 3 hours. So we have to divide 57 by 3. That will be 19 km per hour. Now question number 8. 8 men complete a job in 18 days. If the job is to be completed in 1/3 of the original time, how many men can do it? Now the total working days of 8 men will be 8 multiply 18, that is 144 days. Now 1/3 of 18 will be 18, 1/3 will be 6 days. Now we will divide 144 and 6 to find out the men needed to complete the work in 6 days. So 144 divided by 6, that will be equals to 24 men. Question number 9. Shyamla had enough money to buy 13 boxes when one box cost rupees 200. If the price is increased by 30%, how many boxes can she buy now? So the total money to required to buy 13 boxes is 13 multiplied 200, that is 2600. Now the cost of one box, if the price is increased by 30%, that is 200 plus 30% of 200, that is 200 plus 30% of 200 will be 60. So 260 will be the cost of one box after increased by 30%. Now we have to divide this value and this value, 2600 by 260, that is 10. 10 will be the answer. 10 boxes can she buy now. Now question number 10. Typing at a speed of 24 words per minute, Anita can type a document in 35 minutes. If the work is to be completed in half an hour, what should be her typing speed? So the number of words typed in 35 minutes will be 24 into 35, that is 840 words in 35 minutes. Now 840 words are to be typed in 30 minutes. So the typing speed will be 840 divided by 30, that is 28. 28 words per minute will be her typing speed. Question number 11. 42 cows can graze a field in 17 days. How long will 51 cows take to graze the same field? So total number of days 42 cows grazed equals to 42 multiply 17, that is 714 days. Now number of days taken by 51 cows to graze the same field, that is 714 divided by 51, that is 14 days. Now question number 12 you have to solve in the same manner. Question number 13. In a hostel with 78 boys, there is enough food for 14 days. If 6 more boys join the hostel, how long will the food last? So the total number of days the food is enough for 78 boys, that is 78 multiply 14, that is 1092. Now there are 84 boys, so we have to divide 1092 by 84. So it will be equals to 13 days. Now 14th question. 65 men can reap a field in 24 days. If the job is to be done in 20 days, how many more men have to be hired? Now total number of working days of 65 men will be equals to 65 into 24, that is 1560. Now if the work is to be done in 20 days, the number of men required will be 1560 will be divided by 20, that will be 78 men. Now 78 minus 65, it will be equals to 13 men more have to be hired. Now question number 15. A car with a speed of 60 km per hour completes a journey in 3 hours. If the journey can be completed in 4 hours, what can be the speed of the car? Distance traveled by car at the speed of 60 km per hour in 3 hours. So the distance will be equals to 60 into 3, that is 180 km. Now if the same distance is to be traveled in 4 hours, speed will be 180 divided by 4, that will be 45 km per hour. Now from the question number 16 we will solve in the next video. Till that you have to practice all the questions very well. Thank you and have a nice day.